In 2012, in the quiet desert town of Arizona, a bizarre and unnerving mystery began to unfold, one that would leave local police officers, the community, and internet users alike scratching their heads. The story begins with an innocuous call to the police about a clown standing outside a school at night. It was a strange enough report to merit a response, but when the police officer arrived at the scene, he found nothing. There was no clown in sight, and yet something unsettling appeared when he reviewed his dashcam footage. A clown standing in the distance. The footage was chilling. A figure dressed in a clown suit, its face distorted and completely blurred, as if intentionally obscured. Even more disturbing was the fact that the clown disappeared without a trace, never to be found. What followed was a series of similar reports, with other officers claiming to have seen the same clown, but only in their dashcam footage. The mystery deepened when the footage was deleted from police records, adding to the eerie nature of the case. In this video, we dive deep into the Arizona clown mystery, the strange sightings, the blurred footage, the bizarre graffiti, and the unanswered questions that still haunt this eerie case. Was this just a hoax, or was there something darker at play? Join us as we unravel the unsettling story of the clown that only appeared in police dashcams. It all began in 2012, when the local school in a small town in Arizona reported strange activity near its grounds at night. Several students had reported seeing a clown standing outside the school late at night, often around midnight, just standing silently in the parking lot. Initially, this was brushed off as a prank, a harmless, albeit strange, act of mischief. However, things took a darker turn when the school staff began to notice that strange graffiti had appeared around the school in the days leading up to the incident. Clown faces sprayed in various locations around the property, adding to the unnerving atmosphere. The reports were odd enough to warrant police attention. Officers were dispatched to investigate, hoping to find out what was going on. Was it a prankster or something more sinister? Was there a group of people just trying to cause some trouble? Or was there something deeper and more mysterious at play? The officer who was first sent to investigate arrived at the scene, expecting to find a person dressed as a clown, or at least a prankster. But when he arrived at the school grounds, he found nothing. The parking lot was empty, the area was completely still, and there were no signs of anyone having been there. The officer thought little of it and began to head back to his patrol car. However, when he reviewed the footage from his dashcam moments later, he saw something that shocked him. On the video, a clown could be seen standing alone in the distance. The figure was blurry, standing still, and seemed to fade in and out like a ghostly apparition. The most unsettling part? The clown's face was completely obscured, like a smudge, its features hidden in a way that couldn't be easily explained. The dashcam footage quickly became a topic of intrigue. The officer was understandably shaken by what he saw. He had gone to the school expecting to find something mundane, but instead, he had encountered something far more unsettling. As the footage played out, the clown's appearance was brief but strange. The figure stood completely still, staring in the officer's direction, yet there was no sign of movement, no signs of an actual person behind the costume. The face of the clown was a major point of concern. The officer described it as looking blurred, but not in the way one would expect from a low-quality camera. It seemed intentional, like something was trying to hide or distort the clown's features. This left many wondering, who or what was this clown, and why couldn't the face be seen clearly? The bizarre nature of the footage was compounded by the fact that the clown appeared on the dashcam video and not in real life. When the officer arrived at the scene, there was no sign of anyone in the area, yet the clown was visible in the video, standing motionless. There were no signs of the clown approaching the car or any physical evidence that someone had been there at all. The more the officer reviewed the footage, the more he became convinced that he had witnessed something that couldn't be easily explained away. As news of the footage spread, more strange incidents followed. Other officers began reporting that they too had seen the same clown on their dashcam footage. Officers working different shifts at different locations all claimed to have encountered the same strange figure, appearing in various places around town, near schools, public parks, and empty streets. Each time the clown was standing in the distance, always unmoving, and with the face completely blurred. The phenomenon became an urban legend among the local police force. Despite all the reports, no one could explain the sightings. The clown never appeared outside of the dashcam footage, and when officers would return to the scene where they had seen the figure, there would be no trace of the clown, no footprints, no sign of disturbance, just an empty street. It was as if the clown was an entity only visible through technology, but completely absent in real life. At first, some officers suspected that it was a hoax, a prank by someone using a costume and messing with the police. However, the strange nature of the footage, especially the blurred face, made it impossible to dismiss as simply a practical joke. And when the clown reappeared again and again, it became clear that something was happening beyond mere human trickery. As the sightings continued, something even more disturbing occurred. The footage was deleted. The police department, after reviewing the dashcam footage from the initial officer's encounter, made the decision to remove the video from their records. It was deleted under mysterious circumstances with no clear explanation as to why. The footage, which had once been a key piece of evidence in the investigation, was now gone, and no one seemed to have access to it. The deletion of the footage raised even more questions. Why would such an important piece of evidence be deleted? Was there something about the clown, the footage, or the events surrounding it that the authorities didn't want the public to know? Was it truly a case of someone wanting to hide the evidence of a prank, or was there something deeper and more sinister at play? With no answers and no further leads, the case of the clown that appeared only in police dashcams became a mystery that would haunt both officers and the local community. Various theories began to circulate, ranging from the logical to the supernatural. Some believed that the entire incident was part of a long-running prank, staged by someone with a costume, perhaps intended to confuse or entertain officers. However, this doesn't explain why the clown's face was consistently blurred in the footage, nor why the clown seemed to appear only in dashcams. Others believe that the clown could be a supernatural entity, a type of ghost or spirit that could only be seen in technology, leaving behind its disturbing presence but not physically manifesting in the real world. This theory is fueled by the unexplained nature of the sightings and the bizarre, otherworldly feeling the footage gives. Some have even speculated that the incident was related to a government experiment, perhaps involving advanced surveillance technology or an attempt to mask or distort images using experimental means. The deletion of the footage only adds weight to this theory, suggesting that there may be something the authorities don't want the public to know. Another theory is that the officers involved were victims of mass hysteria, their minds playing tricks on them after hearing about the initial sightings. The blurred faces could be the result of their subconscious projecting a fear of clowns, amplified by the mysterious nature of the incident. The mystery of the clown that only appeared in police dashcams remains unsolved. Despite numerous reports, investigations, and theories, the figure has never been conclusively identified or explained. The blurred face, the repeated sightings, the eerie deletion of footage, everything about the case points to something strange and unexplainable. Is it possible that the clown was a prankster, a ghost, or something else entirely? Until the truth is uncovered, The mystery continues to haunt those who witnessed it and anyone who stumbles upon the eerie footage. Whether a product of human imagination or something far darker, the clown in the dashcam is a chilling reminder that sometimes there are forces that exist just beyond our understanding. Have you ever encountered something that couldn't be explained? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more eerie true crime stories and unsolved mysteries.